Okay, let's see. Don't start playing without me, bitch. Okay. Oh my god, it's in like 5 seconds I started sweating already. Hello everybody. Everybody, I don't know. Maybe there won't be anybody here, but anyway. This is a test stream. I did try to make a test stream before, but with the with the Binding of Isaac, and I just found out my computer just cannot take the whole thickness of Isaac. Well, I think I should have got Alias Soldier really wants to play. We'll get to that. Don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna put it on that screen just in case. But yeah, this is a test stream more than anything. Just gonna test how my computer deals with a less demanding game. Though it looks kinda choppy, so I don't know. Maybe I will just have like drawing streams. Anyway, I am Astro Dad. You might call me Astro. You might call me Dad. You might call me like Skeleton Boy or whatever. I am a hobby artist, hobby gamer, hobby everything. So let's see how this goes, okay? For now, my eye is not being tracked properly because I didn't rig it right. This whole like VTuber thing, I made it myself. So please excuse some jankiness. We'll get to it. Okay, so I don't know how many of you may know this game. It was a childhood favorite for me. It wasn't too long ago since I beat it. Like actually beat it, like no cheat and all that. It took a lot out of me to beat this game, cause like Jesus Christ, there is really no reason why all the Asian games gotta be like the all like arcade games had to be this hard. But I think I've heard that the game it was supposed to be even harder. I'm like, the fuck? Like, how am I supposed to? As you can see, I sorta know what I'm doing, but I'm not gonna like lie to you and be like, no, I know what I beat the game. I am a master at this. I'm not sure how did I beat it before. I think I just like got possessed by the spirit of a gamer and just like did it. I don't know. If I wanted to try this like streaming thing, honestly, because like, why not, right? You know, the usual lonely gamer that chooses to like try and do something, like get someone here. I doubt they will get any viewers, but you know, for the future, maybe. Now, this if I didn't waste my life, because like in this game, if you are like a full bar of life, like absolutely no damage, you can do like a flaming dash that does like a stupid amount of damage. But I took damage. I don't know, like first stream nerves. I don't know. I usually could dash through this first part, but like I'm being of course. What is a stream without a little bit of choking, right? Now, the mechanic of this game that you run out of like power on your weapons, never liked it. But never quite enjoyed having to like circle 5 times through my weapons. I am going to run out of time. Oh my god, this buddy boy has like half a life still. Oh my god, I am chicken wings right now. Also, if you see, like, they have shades of like turning colors with damage, because like if I don't hit exactly in the eye for massive damage. I wish this was a crab. Oh, okay, there we go. First boss, first level, right? Well, anyway, I'm just gonna use this stream to test the audio too, because like I've never like did anything with OBS. Well, did you see that in my life part there's like a white thing, and yeah, that's what it does. That's what the super dash that I meant. Like everything in this game gives you life and take it. You know, it's like the lore. It gives and takes. Now this like super like flamethrower weapon is like the strongest of them all, but like, you know, short range and all. Uh, if I pull it off, which I should be able, I should. You can fucking do that. let us let us act like you didn't see me choke that dash, please. You know? Yeah. You see how fast you can beat it? I just had to like choke, you know. It was necessary. Ah, yeah. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate you. I hate you. Now, if you see like everything can drop life, it's just this game teases you. It's like, oh, you know, you have all these ways to get like more life. Why are you losing? But I like the oh shit. Yeah, you can change weapons like that. I didn't need to do that, but you know, we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. Now this Handtooth is a really fun boss if you ask me. Bosses are weak to elements, and this one is weak to fire. How you find out? No, you gotta like, just like test it. Literally, like the game won't tell you anything. Like it does show you how spoiled games have made gamers nowadays. Like talking about myself, you know, because like, you know, if something is weak to fire, it will be red of like will like tell you. But you know, the strongest weapon in the game actually is either the flame tower or this laser weapon. But this laser weapon is a pain to use. So you know, you just gotta like save it for the bosses. And when you have like a clear shot, if most bosses have armor, yes, most if not all of the bosses have armor somewhere. So you know, you gotta like pretty attentive to your thing. Now I'm doing this because I know what's coming, so you know, like there it is. Like I've told you, like I've played this hellish game before. I love this hellish game. Don't get me wrong. It's like childhood favorite, you know, like freaking like, Nintendo commercials, I mean Sega commercial levels of like nostalgia. And of course it's an absolutely legal copy. I mean, of course, don't get me wrong. I'm playing this in my Sega. Yes, the absolutely legal Sega that I have right now in my hands. But when I played it, when I was a child, it was an emulator. And even with the feature of the emulators to save whenever you want and just redo boss fights over and over again, I for years could not beat this game. Like honestly, what you're seeing here is like mostly muscle memory from like the poor Astro that was like 6 years old with the space game. That little boy suffered so I could run. Like, I remember the pattern of the bosses because I played it so much. Now, sometimes I turn in the wrong direction. It is skill issue, but at the same time, my controller is a little bit busted. So don't mind if it's a little bit funky. At the same time, in these sort of games where you gotta be like frame perfect, it's not the best to have a busted controller. I just didn't when I use the keyboard, so you don't hear the clickety clacks. I don't know, maybe somebody likes the clickety clacks. Also gotta remember to stop slouching, cause like camera will stop tracking me, and you won't see my beautiful skull moving in the air for you guys. Now that like yellow weapon that ships everywhere. That yellow weapon that looks like scheisse. Ah, there we go. This yellow weapon? No, what? That one? This one? Super comfortable for like normal enemies, but don't you dare use it against the boss, cause it will fail. I don't know why they made it like that. The maker of the game, which is a really fun story, but cause like the dude that made the game was like did it by himself. For some reason, I mean, you gotta have like some mental illness to make. Oh, that's what I get for like dissing the maker of the game. You don't get infinite continuous. I'm pretty sure this is the last one. and you gotta do it all over again from the last boss you beat. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing of this game. Oh shit. And what I was saying? Oh yeah, the dude that made this game, because it was like this was like the last games that were made for this console, as far as I know. I mean, I heard this in a video, so you take it with a grain of salt. How like real what I'm going to say it is. But it's supposed that one dude made this game, and he had like massive plans, because the genre of like stupidly hard games was super big in the past. I don't know if you were there or if you're too young for that. You're like seeing the old games being like unnecessarily hard. It's like all games in the 90s were rage games. So dude was like planning to make it since they were like the last games that were being made, making a pain. Like you want a challenge, it was going to give you a challenge. And this is what Alien Soldier, I mean the name of this game, ended being. The biggest challenge is dude. Also, I'm not gonna point out that the bosses are like body horror-ish, alienish, but like the guy's like very weird looking. So that's the first level, by the way. What I was saying? Okay. I keep losing the track of my mind. Sorry. That's what you get when you like talk to me like in real life. My mind goes everywhere. I change topics every 5 seconds. I am sorry. And I have this like very thick accent, so I hope at least you understand what I'm saying. Oh, here's the giant enemy crab. Anyway, I was trying to say. So the guy made this extremely challenging game. I had many bosses, many levels. Like the game was supposed to be huge. And don't get me wrong, it is very like it's very long. Like 5 stages, 6. And you would say like, oh, that's not very much. Yeah, it doesn't sound as much, but how hard it is to like get to the next level, bro. 5 are enough. Like honestly, like trying to reach. Oh shit. The like third stage was like the best I could do when I was a kid. Sorry, I had to get like in gamer mode for a second. Gamer mode as if I was like anyway. Anyway, so yeah, it was supposed to be even longer and even harder. And there is like some data left in the game. Like some people hacked this thing. Oh shit! Yeah, that claw attack is just supposed to destroy you. There is some data left in the game. Like if you Google around, you may find it. And you see, all the bosses have armor. Like even this like bitch has armor, and then that was a mistake. Ah, Jesus. Maybe some people would have said that this was not the best idea for a first stream, but you know, I wanted you to have the Astro Die experience with the whole choking, because I am not good at games. I like gaming. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy gaming. I am not good at gaming. But isn't that most of all? We just like games. We don't have to be amazing at them. So this crab is the weakest point. He's weak to fire, and his weakest point is on the mouth, I think you would call it. That's why he does the absolutely destroying claw attack that I just like ate with the face like 2 times, just because, you know, I wanted to give him an advantage. I wanted, you know, why would I just like beat him easily with my whole life bar when I could just give him 530 of my health, you know? Just gotta have a challenge. I would love to meet the developer of this game and just see him on the face and tell him that I love what he made, but what the fuck. Now you would see that most bosses on this game will give you like extra life and shit. Like they're like It's an annoying combination of forgiving and hard. And you know, I haven't decided. I haven't forgiven this game for being this hard. It's like shit. And it's giving me so many windows to like kill him. I can see all the windows. I shouldn't have done this with controller, but we're gonna do this live. Oh. And if you can see, like, all the bosses have like patterns. They will not shy away from patterns. And that's what you gotta exploit so much. I'm talking like I'm giving you a guide of the game and I'm lost in the first level. But you know, memories. The very. It's like I am the old dude in the freaking martial arts movie, the one that is like that can't. It's like it's reluctant to like teach somebody to fight because like he knows how bad it is. That's me. I am trying to tell you how to play the game, but at the same time I'm just like I know it's terrible. Okay. The only thing I'm pretty sad of, like, since this is an unfinished game, like I told you, the final boss does leave a lot to be desired. I mean, I know spoilers. The game has no plot. Has absolutely no plot because it's unfinished. They literally like straight face released an unfinished game. And it was supposed to have a plot, and you can see it sometimes because it does have like one cutscene that feels so out of place, with the earth blows up, and that one I didn't understand as a kid because I was like, wait, but I bit the enemy. Why did the earth blow up? And it was supposed to be like a deeper plot. I love this boss. It's so cute. It's just a frog, and he just wants to dance and kill you. How can you not? And also, it doesn't have any freaking armor. It's just him bouncing. And aren't we all? And it's like the crab is so like complicated with the armor and the things and the claws that makes so much damage. And then you get the frog. Mr. Frog here, who is just doing his best. And I, as a burnout millennial, I can't relate. He's doing his best, he's just bouncing, being a frog. But I've told you enough already why I love this frog. Also, yeah, as you can see that I can make like explosions. It's just me double tapping the fire button will make that explosion, and that explosion does the damage, but at the same time it transforms bullets into life. Not all bullets. Not all bullets, and not you're gonna be pretty frame perfect, which is a pain, because like I've tried. I've tried to heal myself many times and end up fucking it up. Like I could do this with these enemies. Like, you see, they just like turn into life. And I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do. This boss is really cool. I don't really like it because it does have like a huge flaw. And I'm gonna try to show it right now. I'm just gonna like, come on. I just like rip the piss out of him, and I just can just like do this. Like, I don't know if it's like the dude was like, like I don't know if the dude put so much effort in the other bosses that he just like couldn't be bothered with this one. Because it doesn't have armor. It's predictable as fuck, and it's just like, and it's just the last boss of this level. I used to struggle with it, but when I was like a kid, so I don't know. Okay, this guy is supposed to be like your rival, and I it's like I mean, I don't want to like out myself as quickly as in a test stream, but like I had a massive crush on him, and you will see why. Cause like, dude, Mac werewolf. Okay, let's go. And this boss is like, you go out of the robot that's predictable and easy to this motherfucker that it becomes invisible, and you gotta like take in account where the wind is going. Cause like your most of weapons will be affected by the wind. You see? And he's weak to fire, so you gotta catch him like with the wind, or use the laser weapon. But his weak spot is the head, which is pretty small. I haven't done enough damage to him. There we go. You see? Bitch just turns invisible. And now for this level, I do recommend the like walking armor. He is visible, like ish. Okay, I got you. Okay, then I was a little bit greedy there. There you go. Okay, I could have changed. I didn't swap fast enough. The homing weapon does like that, like I don't know how you call it, cross marks, which is very useful with this boss. I have one life point and probably will die, and I will just continue the stream until I run out of continue. So probably like in 5 minutes, because like here comes a lot of like Galaga-ish thing. You see, that's like a Galaga thing going on. Yeah, I'll run out of continues. Anyway, this was a test stream. I hope it was decent. I'm gonna check the VOD just to see what happened. But if you like what you see and got to see any of it and didn't got to see any of it, I'm just streaming to myself and talking to myself, well, I'm gonna be that way. This is Astrodie coming to you from a missing star cluster in a lost space station with a rare alien game which really wants to play itself right now. Anyway, bye bye.